It's time for a new DT Daily. I'm Casey Montoya. Today, Google has officially purchased Motorola Mobility. SpaceX successfully launches the Falcon 9 rocket into space. Cable companies sign Wi-Fi sharing deal. Spike TV plans to broadcast this year's E3 conference and more. After 9 months of regulatory gestation, Google's huge $12.5 billion purchase of Motorola Mobility is now a done deal. Earlier this week, China finally gave its approval to the deal, and in a blog today, Google CEO Larry Page announced everything is official and the purchase is complete. Page has already installed a new CEO of Motorola who will hire a number of new executives for the company. Page did not say what Google's plans for Motorola will be, but he has indicated in the past it will continue to operate as a separate company. Following an aborted launch attempt over the weekend, SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket successfully blasted off from Cape Canaveral at 3:44 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. Its mission? To deliver the so-called Dragon capsule, which contains clothing, food, and other supplies to astronauts at the International Space Station. The Dragon capsule will then be sent back to Earth for reuse. It's expected to splash into the ocean on May 31st. The Falcon 9 launches the first time a private company will reach and dock with the ISS. In gaming news today, Spike TV, MTV2, and G4 have announced they will live broadcast Nintendo's upcoming E3 press conference. While gaming companies have been streaming their conferences online for years, this marks the first time cable TV channels will broadcast an entire announcement live. Nintendo is expected to unveil the final pricing and games for the Wii U, its upcoming game console. Absent from the launch games shown will be Aliens: Colonial Marines. Based on Ridley Scott's Alien movie series, the cross-platform game has been pushed back until 2013. While the delay may help the game, it also hurts its chances of capitalizing on the possible box office success of Prometheus, Scott's upcoming Alien prequel, which hits theaters in June. It's likely the Prometheus DVD will hit shelves over the holidays. The delay could hurt Sega, which continues to struggle financially. File this one under boring but important. A coalition of major internet service providers, including Cablevision, Comcast, Cox Communications, Bright House Network, and Time Warner Cable, announced Monday a deal that will allow their customers access to each other's Wi-Fi hotspots. The move is seen as a way for these companies to compete with wireless providers like Verizon and AT&T. While some have heralded the plan as a win for internet users, some consumer advocacy groups say this deal is bad because it will lead to less competition. Eager to recreate the success of shows like Modern Family and New Girl, the major broadcast networks are all creating a flurry of new half-hour comedies for the fall season. After years of ignoring comedies in favor of reality TV and dramas, the major networks have announced 32 half-hour comedies, which will air this fall. That's almost double the 17 that were ordered 5 years ago. Among the highlights of new sitcoms, starring Mindy Kaling from The Office. On the less promising side is a new Matthew Perry series called Go On, where he plays a character extremely similar to Chandler from Friends. In other tech news, shipments of the HTC Evo 4G LTE have finally been allowed through U.S. Customs following a delay caused by an Apple patent dispute. The Evo 4G will go on sale at Sprint May 24th. The HTC One X and possibly other HTC phones remain stranded at the border. Streaming service Hulu has announced it will offer 10 new original shows starting this summer, including director Kevin Smith's Spoilers. The Hulu iPad app will also get an upgrade to better take advantage of the tablet's Retina display. Finally, Morgan Stanley revealed that it cut its estimates of Facebook's stock price prior to the historic IPO launch. Facebook's stock fell to below the initial price of $38 on Monday and is currently hovering just below $33 today. That's it for today. Check back with Digital Trends later for our review of the Origin Eon 17, a purebred gaming laptop with the latest Intel hardware inside and some of the best performance we've ever seen from a notebook.